All right, shalom, shalom. Peace, Israel. It's your brother Zaquan from Prophets of Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I would like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who teach you well, and peace and salutations to the whole philosophy abroad. All right, as you can see here, we're going to touch up on North Korea testing their new terrifying new stealth ballistic missile, sparking mass evacuation in Japan over a grave provocation. Okay, so North Korea and Kim Jong-un, they're testing this new stealth nuke, all right, which cannot be detected. Okay, and I'm gonna grab some scripts and get into this. It says North Korea fired a stealth ballistic missile in what has been branded a grave provocation as it sparked a mass evacuation in Japan. It is thought Kim Jong-un was test launching a new type of more mobile, harder to detect weapon system. All right, and the point that he did with this, all right, these nukes, they're coming already fueled. Okay, so that way it's less time that they have to take to sit there and fuel the ICBM before they launch it and everything like that. Okay, so these devils, they cutting this time down, and they moving smarter. They working smarter, not harder. All right. Says North Korea launched a missile for the first time in a month, and Kim Jong-un was pictured supervising an exercise in South Hamgyong province in March. All right, so they getting active over there in these other countries, man. And these Americans over here, they just living their life willy-nilly, thinking stuff is sweet, man. Okay, while these other nations, they preparing for war. Everybody else around the world is preparing for war. Okay, I want to grab this, because Babylon is in the mix, and the Babylon is about to get burned. All right, Babylon is about to be destroyed. And I'm going to grab the point straight to it. Revelation 17 and 16, it says, "In the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." Going into, the EU, the common market known as, the EU. All right, "And it shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." All right, ultimately, man, all these nations, even America's allies, are going to turn against America and burn America with these ICBMs, with these thermonuclear missiles, okay? And the Lord is going to bring Babylon out in a marvelous way, because it's not just going to be one specific type of nuke or, just one single nuke. No, there's going to be 200 million ICBMs, and they're going to be in different ways, shape, form, and fashions. You're going to have the chariots out there zapping people, man. You're going to have the Lord out here destroying things, bro. The holy angels, okay, and the Lord's elect men, Yahweh Ratazari be those men, the 144,000, having teeth, representing that power. All right, them sharp threshing instruments, man. Okay, when I bring it back, it says, "They shall hate the whore, Babylon the Great, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." Eat up the works of Babylon, man. They're gonna eat up the ways and the works of this place. All the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. All right, it says South Korea's John Chiefs of Staff said the missile was launched from a high angle near the North Korean capital of Pyongyang. It then fell into the waters between the Korean peninsula and Japan following a 1,000-kilometer flight. A South Korean military official said the test apparently involved a new weapon system displayed at recent North Korean military parades. They have parades up there in North Korea, man. They show off their ICBMs. All right, you don't see them over here in Babylon doing that, man. You don't got no big guns over here like that, man. Them Koreans, they proud. Okay. Says if the launch involved a solid fuel ICBM, it would be the North's first test of such a weapon. North Korea's known ICBMs all use liquid propellant systems that require them to be fueled before launches, but the fuel on a solid propellant weapon is already loaded inside, allowing them to be moved more easily and far more quickly. Right, and if you ever see the videos of how they parade their ICBMs around the city, all right, it's on trucks. Okay, so imagine they have all them ICBMs on those trucks and they already fueled. All they gotta do is park them, point them, set the mark, push the buttons, and just like that, nukes are on the way. Just like that, nukes are on the way. Okay, I want to grab this. Okay, because it says Jeremiah 50 and 14, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, all these other nations that have nuclear missiles, man. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord." Who is she? That Babylon, the whore that sit upon many waters, man. Okay, Babylon the Great. Babylon has sinned against the Lord. The sins of Babylon has reached unto heavens, man. These devils are literally polluting the earth. All right, you got trash out of space, man. Okay, and if the Lord gave these devils the power to go to other planets, they'll be destroying them other planets too, man. Okay, so the Lord's telling these other nations, put yourselves in array round about. Box her in. All you that bend the bow, all these other nations that have nuclear missiles, shoot at her and spare no arrow, meaning spare no nuke. Let all of them off. Shoot them all over here. Burn her up. Okay? Spare no arrows, meaning spare no missiles, for she has sinned against the Lord. All right, this is the Lord's judgment. Okay? The Lord's judgment. All right, and to grab this in Revelation 9:16, it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. Okay, going into the nuclear missiles. Okay, going into those nuclear missiles, because it's set. Matter of fact, let me go back and grab this. Yep. It says the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day. Revelation 9:15, and the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them right. All right, so it's already a set day and time to where this devil is about to get destroyed, man. This devil's gonna lose his power. All right, Esau is gonna get destroyed, and Babylon is gonna be fallen. Okay. And I want to finish up with this article. It says North Korea has been working to build more solid fuel missiles, which are easier to store and transport and can be launched with almost no warning or preparation time. Sheesh, see, it's a mobile nuke, a mobile ICBM. A solid propellant ICBM is one of the key high-tech weapons that Kim Jong-un has vowed to build to better cope with what he calls U.S. military threats. Okay? Remember, bring that back. A solid propellant ICBM is one of the key high-tech weapons that Kim Jong-un has vowed to build to better cope with what he calls U.S. military threats. Okay, so everybody is getting ready, all right, because of the threats that these people are making over here in Babylon. Okay, Babylon is about to get jumped, bro. So the other weapons he wants to acquire are a multi-warhead missile, a nuclear-powered submarine, a hypersonic missile, and a spy satellite. South Korea's military said it was on high alert following the test, which called it a grave provocation. Coordinating closely with its main ally, the U.S. The launch on Thursday prompted Japan to issue an evacuation order on a northern island. All right. So there you have it. These other nations are getting ready for war, man. And the people over here in Babylon need to get ready. Because Yahweh Shemel Shah is about to visit this earth. The Lord is about to send these last plagues upon this earth. Alright, Yahweh Tazal, the point was made and the lesson was edifying. I'd like to give our glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, teachable rope, and peace, salutation to the whole. Let's gather, bro. Till next time, I do say shalom and a Bible ball soon.